Ja, grüße euch auf meinen Noob Chanel. Etwas getestet schon in den letzten Tagen. Heute 49ers Browns Monday Night Game. Was mir bei Madden jetzt auffällt, zur letzten aktuellen Season, das Laufspiel ist eigentlich nicht so leicht, finde ich, auf einem gewissen Level. Ich tue mir mit den 49ers sehr schwer zu laufen. Ja, typisch Madden, weil für die Fans passen. Die Brownies, gegen die ich jetzt spiele, die Cleveland Browns, gegenüber der wirklichen Saison overrated. Kaum zu stoppen, dieses Team. Und bei den 49ers eigentlich Nick Bosa eigentlich kein Faktor in der Defense noch als Rookie. Also komplett anders als in der regulären Saison. Aber das ist halt typisch Madden. Aber okay, die Browns haben ja eigentlich sonst nichts zum Feiern oder sich zum Freuen. Macht man sie halt bei Madden überaus stark. Dann gehen wir mal rein in dieses Monday Night Game. Bisschen bei die Shift zum Motion tue ich mir noch schwer, die richtige Tastatur zu finden. Ist ja klar, wenn man andere Spiele auch spielt, dann weiß man das ja, ey, wie war das jetzt bei Madden? So. Ja, ich habe hier gleich am Anfang der Saison für Sanders getradet. Darum habe ich ihn jetzt schon in meinem Team. In der Saison ist er, glaube ich, erst in Woche 7 oder zu den 49ers gestoßen oder was auch er hat. Ich habe dafür Marquise Goodwin abgegeben in einen Deutsch und einen Drittrunden-Draftpick.
As they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden.
Typisch EA, die Intro immer halt sehr gut. Viele kennen das ja auch von FIFA, spielen dann immer absolut scheiße. Madden ist schon ein wenig besser. Ich will aber nicht diese Ultimate Team, wo sie dir das letzte Geld rausziehen wie bei FIFA. Eigentlich gehört ja FIFA Ultimate verboten in Europa, weil kaufen die Kids um teures Geld Karten und haben nichts davon. Dass da die Europäische Union noch nichts dagegen gemacht hat, ist ja eigentlich eine Frechheit. Also die größte Verbrecherfirma EA Sports.
Three good quality wins too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Normalerweise drücke ich immer gleich weiter. Ich wollte jetzt mal nur das Intro lassen, speziell für Monday Night. Jerick McKinnon jetzt ein Returner, den man hoffentlich endlich nächste Saison sehen wird, nachdem er immer die ganze Zeit verletzt ist.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear view mirror, and off we go in week 5 on EA Sports.
Come on.
Gets fielded in the end zone.
Ich habe noch probiert, hinter meinem Vorblocker was zu machen. Was ist denn los?
The Niners heading out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy, of course, sat behind Tom Brady for much of his tenure in New England. Won his first 5 starts as a Niner in 2017. Then the injury last year.
Was sagt der Coach? Quick Pass, nee, will ich nicht tun. Ich gehe mit dem. Schauen wir mal einen Pass auf Kittel. Beginnen wir mit einem Pass. Bettis könnte auch frei werden. Sanders auch frei. Auf R1 hätte ich kommen. Pass Rush. Schauen wir, was passiert. Kittel. Und easy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they bring it to the ground
Pässe
just
funktionieren
shy of
einmal.
midfield. The
Okay.
Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
spielen wir mal einen eigenen
So the same
Spielzug.
tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And
Schaut
maybe
gut
throwing the
aus.
scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. On second down, it's Coleman.
Gut in den Gap reingelaufen, gut in den Gap, aber schon wieder ein Verletzter. Was hier auffällt in dem Spiel, es sind dauernd meine Spieler verletzt. Wenn man nachher auch die Defense sehen wird der 49ers, fehlt zum Beispiel Buckner, weil er verletzt ist.
Throwing out first is Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the
fullback.
outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And
Easy.
maybe a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Gehen wir von Touchdown-Pass mit Deion Sanders. Müssen auf beide Safeties aufpassen, die stehen gut, die Safeties. Man muss bedenken, Cleveland hat einen sehr guten Passrush, also es ist nicht easy jetzt, dieser Spielzug. Könnte ein kurzer Spielzug am Ende werden. Ja! Ich bin bis aus dem Huddle hinaus, weil ich gesehen habe, dass der Defense End links kommt. Und da glücklich am Ende. Ich habe heute gesehen, dass der Kittel kurz frei war. Ich habe mich gar nicht auf den primären Receiver Sanders konzentrieren können. Okay, war okay. Ja, ein Drive, der von George Kittle dominiert worden ist. Wir würden ja nicht sagen, dass es jetzt unrealistisch ist.
So that drive 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
So. Ja, come on, Baker. Jetzt zeig uns, was du kannst.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Ich habe bisher überhaupt noch nicht herausgefunden, wie ich als Quarterback im Huddle, wie soll ich es sagen, die Defense faken kann, indem ich sie reinlegen kann mit meinem Snap. Das habe ich nicht geschaut, dass ich einen Timeout nehmen müssen, sorry, weil ich mich nicht auf die Defense konzentriert habe. Unnötig. 2 Running Backs, wir bleiben bei 4-3. Okay.
Mayfield gonna lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Man sieht halt bei den 49ers packen. Und schon wieder das. Easy. Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden. Odell Beckham. Ja. Haha, natürlich. Ich glaube, in der ganzen Season hat er nicht so einen einzigen Deckel. Unfassbar, Madden. 4, wir gehen in Big Nickel. A Cover One spielen wir. Yes! Falls ihr das gesehen habt, den Sack habe ich selber gemacht. Indem ich da durchgebrochen bin. Mit meinen Defense Ends.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run. This is Hunt.
Unglaublich. Unglaublich. Blitz von der falschen Seite.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the
Schon wieder komme ich falsch an. Das gibt's ja nicht.
And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Schon wieder Beckham. Unglaublich, schaut euch das an. Dieses Spiel ist so scheiße. EA. Hauptsache die Stars, die nichts leisten in der Saison, sind dann die Besten am Platz in EA.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Easy.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and he's dropped right at the 40.
Kein guter Block vom Wide Receiver am Ende.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, es war Glück. Manchmal in diesem Spiel ist es wirklich ein Wahnsinn. Ich habe hier einen freien Receiver, ich will den anwerfen, ich drücke die ganze Zeit Dreieck und er wirft nicht weg.
But he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank.
Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
Easy. Schöner Wurf. Schöner Wurf.
39 yards there, a big one.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Mike.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is incomplete.
Gut aufgewacht.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, John.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida.
Easy.
Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Natürlich.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Fast 3 Tackles. Es ist wirklich unglaublich. Die brechen Tackles um Tackles. Naja.
And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Here we go.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, and maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go. Like 20. Check.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida.
Gut gespielt
Back to the 34-yard
von der Verteidigung. Sehr gut.
Go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Coleman now. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Let's go one more.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Zeit zum Nachdenken.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday.
Kittel ist einfach ein Matchup.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy.
No chance.
30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Garoppolo now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Caden Smith, the tight end. And it's 2nd down.
Caden Smith in Wirklichkeit nicht mehr bei den Niners.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joe Schobert. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Smooth. 53's mine. 53. Check. 53.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out.
Easy.
CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Na, da haben wir ja die Stange getroffen.
Looking ahead to Week 6 in the NFL, some big games next weekend, including the first London game of the year. Panthers and Bucks, they'll do battle in the UK. And back home, it all starts Thursday night with one that a lot of folks have circled on the calendar. The Giants and the Patriots. The Pats maybe still stinging from the losses. A Super Bowl 42 and 46 at the hands of the Giants. Second and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So we reach halftime in what's been a fair... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run.
Sehr schön, die Defense.
Swarming behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Mayfield now, and he's got the hook up to
gibt's ja gar nicht mehr. Haben wir einen Tackle mal.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Noch ein Pass.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Whoa.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch the whip. 12, 12. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double dog, that's the way.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Garoppolo now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mike, 53. 53.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in.
Woo!
Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
The previous play is under review.
Okay. Oh, donut. Oh.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here we go, here we go. 180! I got it. Watch right.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they
Easy.
score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Easy.
Jimmy Garoppolo. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And the Browns getting set to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 52.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ich glaube dieses Spiel nicht. Nick Bosa, kein Faktor da vorne. Unglaublich.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
Yeah, it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now it's Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back now here in Santa Clara. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
180.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sideline.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Das war Glück.
Tight end Kittle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, D.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Here we go, here we go. 180! You.
Here's Breida. Powerful running. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gold with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Browns. 42 yards. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year in on the stop for the Niners. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 16, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Throwing, Mayfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Das ist unfassbar, was der Beckham alles fangt in einem Spiel. Das kann man sich nicht vorstellen. Das ist unpackbar, die ganze Zeit. Und bei dieses
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And again, it's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the dump off. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. So after he looked really good early, they haven't been able to find the big tight end as much. What gives?
Well, sometimes that's not in the game plan defensively. They're trying to take away other people, or they weren't expecting him to get off to such a hot start. But now they know he's out there. They've made a few adjustments, surrounded him with a few more people, a few different coverages. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now. Does he change up a few things to try and work his way open?
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
11. Coming this way, here we go. Go. 58, boys, 58, Mike. Here we go. 58, right over there.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for San Francisco, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Cleveland,
easy am Ende.
Back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at
Ja,
home
gutes Monday Night
next
Game.
week. Thanks for
Danke fürs Zuschauen. Tschüssi. So. On air.